What's up guys, it's Roast, and I'm here today to tell you all the secrets behind mastering Warwick Jungle. If you're looking to climb, or just to add another jungler to your champ pool, Warwick is an easy to learn champion that has lots of outplay potential as your skill with him increases. I'm going to cover abilities first, and then runes and items, some basic combos and gank and clear patterns, and at the end I'll do my best tips and tricks. I've got timestamps for those sections in the description below, but make sure you stick around to the end because I will be saving the best tips for last. And finally, remember if you enjoyed the video to like it and subscribe for more awesome content and to tell me that this is what you guys want to see. Starting with Warwick's abilities, his passive is Eternal Hunger, which gives him increased magic damage on his auto attacks. When you're under 50% HP, he heals for that much damage, and when you're under 25% HP, he heals for 2.5 times that damage. Warwick's Q is Jaws of the Beast, which bites an enemy dealing a percentage of their max HP, along with some flat magic damage, and healing Warwick for a percentage of the damage dealt. His Q is what gives him a lot of outplay potential, because if you hold it instead of tapping it, you become immune to displacements and will follow your target if they dash or flash. This can be huge if you successfully predict those dashes or flashes or stuns and etc. Warwick's W is Blood Hunt, which passively gives you increased attack speed on enemies below 50% HP, and also gives you bonus movement speed to enemy champions below 50% HP. This ability will also show a highlighted path to any enemy champions globally who are below 50%, and can be activated when in range to highlight enemies who are within a certain range, range but above 50% HP. An important note is that all of these bonuses will increase by 250% if the enemy is below 25% HP. And because Warwick gets extra movement speed towards enemies who are low HP, cleanup ganks are really easy if people overstay. Warwick's E is Primal Howl, which when activated makes him take 35 to 50% less damage until you activate it again, or 2.5 seconds, whichever happens first. When the ability is reactivated, you will fear all nearby enemies for 1 second, which makes them flee from you. This is Warwick's primary gank CC, so make sure to Q through enemies and behind them before fearing them back towards your team with this ability. Warwick's ultimate is Infinite Duress, which launches him in a target direction at a distance of 2.5 seconds worth of his current movement speed. If he hits an enemy champion, he will suppress them for 1.5 seconds and deal magic damage over that duration. You'll also heal for 100% of the damage dealt, so you can save it till late in the fight to heal up a ton. This ability makes ganking super easy, and in a pinch can also be used to escape. Now that we've covered his abilities, let's talk about what runes and items you want to be running. Warwick works best using Precision and Sorcery with Press the Attack, Triumph, Legend Alacrity, and Last Stand, with Celerity and Water Walking on the secondary tree. I also tend to take 1 attack speed, 1 adaptive force, and 1 armor. When it comes to items, Warwick needs to start with Red Smite over Blue, since he is a duelist and he will get passive movement speed from his W. You will want to rush your team out to improve your clear speeds, and then build a Divine Sunder into Titanic Hydra. If you are really fed and in a position to carry it, you can go Ravenous Hydra instead of Titanic, but most of the time, Titanic will be better. After your first 3 slots are filled, it's best to build tanky with items like Thornmail, Spirit Visage, and Sterix, depending on the enemy team comp. Now that you know what runes to use and what items to build, we can get into gameplay strategies. Warwick will run Smite and Flash 95% of the time, but if you've never tried it, Smite Ignite is another fun combo you can do, and you can kind of get away with it because of his Q and R, but the lack of Flash is risky and there will be times you regret it. The basic clear for Warwick will be starting with your bot side, red into Raptors into Wolves into Blue into Gromp into Scuttle or a Gank, or on the opposite side, Blue into Gromp into Wolves into Raptors into Red into Scuttle or a Gank, depending on where you want to gank first. You'll notice that I left out Krugs, and that's just because Warwick is a single target damage dealer, and Krugs are very difficult for him before he gets his Tiamat. When it comes to ability order, I start WQE and then max RWQE. The extra move speed and attack speed from W really helps your clear speeds more than Q and can allow for more ganking options. Warwick's basic gank will go like this. You see an opponent overextended, you press W while in the river but out of their vision, you run at them while being extra fast, you start your E just before you reach them, and then you Q through them and pop E to fear them back into your teammates. Finally, on to my favorite tips with Warwick. The first tip is to come by the Twitch stream because I play Warwick Jungle all the time and can answer any questions you might have and tell secrets that I forget to mention here. I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, 7-11 p.m. at twitch.tv/roastbeef, and I can't wait to see you there. Anyways, back to the real tips. Because Warwick has such high sustain, you can take Dragon very early solo. You just need to be cautious of enemy laners rotating onto you or the enemy jungle visiting Dragon when you are there, because either of those is probably going to lead to you dying and leashing Dragon for the enemy team. If you make sure your lanes have priority, which means they're shoved out, you use pink wards or in red trinket, or you wait for the enemy jungler to show in the top lane, you can do early dragons a lot safer. While Warwick's W has a long cooldown, you can use it as a scouting tool to determine if there are enemies within its radius or not. This helps a lot knowing if you need to back up from situations or if you're totally safe. If you see a blood trail on an enemy anywhere on the map, make sure your teammates know too, because they cannot see that blood trail. You can inform them by pinging the location with any missing pings or an on my way or any kind of ping, and then clicking an enemy champion who you might think be there. Be careful when you're ulting enemies in a group or enemies that have delayed hard CC. Enemies like Udyr with the bear stance stun on the auto attack can get suppressed while autoing and then stun you out of your ultimate immediately, which stops it early and really sucks. If you're worried about enemies knocking you out of your ultimate, if you start E before you ultimate, it will automatically pop the fear when you hit somebody. This can give you enough space to channel the whole duration, and will also give you that damage reduction for the whole duration, which is really nice. While your W is primarily used to chase people down, it can also be used as a sort of mind game, because when people see that they are hunted, they tend to back up, because they think you're on the way. This can sometimes be used to scare enemies away from a fight that they would normally win, just because they think you are closer than they are. And the absolute best tip that I have for Warwick is to not just use your ultimate as a combat tool. You can use it very effectively to leap away from bad situations or just as a wall hop. Although, be a little bit careful in overusing it, right? My favorite strategy when the enemy is taking Baron or Dragon or any of their objectives is to pop the blast cone over the wall, Q and smite steal the Dragon Baron or whatever it is, and then R out of the pit before they can react. Just be careful with enemy champion hitboxes because your R will occasionally hit behind you a little bit. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. And also, comment below what champions you want to see me do guides on next, because I like making this type of content for you guys. With all that said, I'm going to let the rest of the game finish out. I hope you enjoy it. Peace and love.
Oh, nice. That's actually really nice. I don't have ulti for... Try and visit. Oh shit. Yeah, he's dead as fuck. Yep. Saw that coming. There we go. CS! Num. I need to push this in, because it's gonna get stuck if I don't. Maybe? I hope I don't freeze him on an accident. That would be super awkward. Yeah, I saw the die and I was like, oh, he's dead as fuck. I can't save him either. I think I just froze my laner on accident. I'm so sorry, Zed. I want to get this and get the Vayne. This tower gone. I'm talking about the thing. I'm gonna save it, my smite if I can, because it'll be really good for 1v1ing somebody. Yeah, I got it still. Cool. Re-Q? What? She's quit. What? Wait, for real? Vayne rage quit? What? I mean, I want the W, but I feel kind of bad. Oh, I need to go to Dragon. What am I doing? I know it's kind of dumb. I just wanted to drop it really quickly. What do I smell? Come on, give me. Hell yeah, baby! You can't kill me, I'm Warwick, baby! Ah! Oh, look up there! Look at him go! Let him go! Let's go. That was close, baby. Wait, no, okay, that wasn't not even close. That thing, that Herald took out 2 towers. Almost. I should be able to get this okay. 900, 900, 900, 900, 900. Oop. That was awkward. Missed my smite, but it's okay. That's 2 out of 4. It's so weird Vayne rage quit because Vayne gets so strong as the game goes on. Like, crazy strong. Especially with the Lulu Diana Malphite. I don't know why the hell Vayne rage quit. Yeah, care for that, because that'll be kind of a pain in the ass. But yeah, I was very happy with that one. Tomato, very, very happy. We're gonna look for something here in Malphite. Can't reach him, can I? Good job. Damn right. Wow. Yeah, we're crushing these poor fuckers because Vayne quit. If Vayne hadn't quit, they have a good ass chance in this game. But because she quit, they're just kind of screwed. And because I'm so far ahead, I can afford. Sorry for Vayne. Well, you know, I'm kind of upset because the Vayne quit, but at the same time, you know, W is a W, you know? Like...